I'm Stuart McIntosh with the BBC News. Hello. 4 major foreign aid organisations are suspending all their work in Afghanistan following the order by Taliban authorities banning the employment of women at humanitarian agencies. The International Rescue Committee has become the latest agency to halt its activity in the country. Earlier, CARE, the Norwegian Refugee Council and Save the Children said they could not effectively reach Afghans in desperate need without their female staff. David Wright is head of Save the Children.
It really is a grave situation, and particularly when it comes to the stabilisation centres. But of course, we're in the middle of winter. There's cases of pneumonia that need treating. So ultimately, this is not resolved within a week or so. Children are going to start dying as a result of this decision.
At least 33 people are now known to have died in the severe Arctic freeze gripping much of North America. Reports say many people could be trapped in their homes without power. Nomia Iqbal reports from Washington.
The scope of this bomb cyclone has been almost unprecedented. The rapidly intensifying storm has barreled across the country, from the Great Lakes near Canada to the Rio Grande along the border with Mexico, bringing life-threatening conditions. In the Midwest, 4 people were killed in a pile-up in Ohio. 4 others died in crashes in Missouri and Kansas. In the Northeast, a woman was struck by a falling tree and another fell through a frozen river in Wisconsin.
King Charles has used his first Christmas message as monarch to pay tribute to his mother, the late Queen. He talked about his Christian faith, mentioning his experience of seeing the birthplace of Jesus in Bethlehem. The King also praised the community help provided by all faiths.
Our churches, synagogues, mosques, temples and gurdwaras have once again united in feeding the hungry, providing love and support throughout the year. While Christmas is, of course, a Christian celebration, the power of light overcoming darkness is celebrated across the boundaries of faith and belief.
Dozens of people have been admitted to hospital in Serbia after a train carrying ammonia derailed near the southeastern city of Pirot. A state of emergency has been declared in the area after the last 20 carriages of a freight train transporting the ammonia came off the tracks. One fell into the river, creating a toxic gas. Ammonia can cause burns and potentially fatal inflammation of the airway and lungs, and is widely used as a fertilizer. The spiritual leader of the religious Zionist movement in Israel has died after becoming ill with COVID-19. Rabbi Chaim Druckmann, who was 90, played a significant if controversial role in founding the Israeli settler movement in the 1970s. He served as a politician and deputy minister in the Israeli parliament. This is the world news from the BBC. The Austrian authorities say 2 people remain unaccounted for after an avalanche in the western resort of Lech Zürs. Helena Wilkinson reports.
The avalanche happened on Christmas Day in the popular ski resort. There had been warnings about considerable avalanche danger over the holiday weekend. Around 100 people, along with helicopters, joined the search for 10 people who were believed to have been buried under the snow. But officials now say 6 of those feared missing escaped uninjured. 2 other people were taken to hospital. Rescue teams say they will continue their search until everyone is accounted for.
The president of Gabon, Ali Bongo Ondimba, has indicated that he'll stand for a 3rd term in office in next year's election. In a speech marking the end of a gathering of the ruling party, the PDG, the incumbent leader said that, like the captain of a ship, he would never abandon them. Thousands of delegates attended the Congress on the outskirts of the capital, Libreville. They called Mr. Bongo the party's natural candidate to run in the presidential election. The Pakistani military says 5 of its soldiers have been killed in a bomb blast in the southwestern province of Balochistan. It said the troops were conducting a clearance operation when an improvised explosive device went off in the district of Kolu. A militant group, Balochistan Liberation Army, that seeks greater political autonomy, said it carried out the bombing. Thousands of people in Nagorno-Karabakh have held a rally in the city of Strepkanet to protest against a blockade of their only land link to Armenia. The Armenian government says the Lachin corridor has been blocked for 2 weeks by what Azerbaijan described as eco-activists. It says they're preventing the delivery of food, medicine and fuel. That's the BBC News.